When governments feel pressure, they usually reach for force. But when force isn't enough, they reach for something quieter. Silence. Because if people can't see what's happening, they can't agree on what's real. Over the past several weeks, Iran has seen sustained unrest across multiple cities. The reasons aren't new: economic pain, shortages, anger at leadership, and the feeling that nothing ever changes unless people push it. What is different is the scale of disruption and the uncertainty around what's happening in real time. Reports of deaths range widely. Some say hundreds, some suggest far more. And that uncertainty isn't accidental. It's part of the strategy. Here's the first thing to understand. An information blackout isn't just a technical event. It's a political move. When access drops, footage disappears, communication breaks, witness accounts fragment. And in that gap, the state becomes the loudest voice by default. Even if the state is lying, it's still the only voice that can broadcast consistently. When protests grow, regimes often try to reframe them into something more convenient. Not citizens demanding change, but foreign-backed chaos. That framing serves two purposes. 1, it justifies harsher crackdowns. 2, it creates doubt in outsiders. Is this real unrest or a manipulated event? And when doubt wins, action slows. Silence doesn't just hide violence. Silence buys time. Outside Iran, pressure rises, but it isn't unified. You'll see military positioning, diplomatic warnings, economic tools like sanctions and restrictions. But none of it moves cleanly, because every move has a cost. If you escalate too hard, you risk a wider conflict. If you do nothing, you signal that repression works. That's the trap. The louder the crisis gets, the more expensive it becomes to respond. The most dangerous moment in situations like this isn't always escalation, it's miscalculation. When information is limited, leaders act on assumptions. Those assumptions compound quickly. And when a regime feels cornered at home, it may try to shift the fight outward. External conflict becomes distraction and justification. Not because it's smart, because panic isn't strategic, it's reactive. So the question isn't only, will protests succeed? The deeper question is, can a government outlast its own people by controlling what the world can verify? Because if truth becomes unprovable, the loudest story wins. And the loudest story is usually the one with infrastructure, enforcement, and a messaging machine. This isn't just a crackdown story, it's a visibility story, a silent story. And when silence becomes policy, the next move rarely comes with warning. Here's what's moving beneath the surface. Pay attention.